poem. Two roads diverged in the woods, and I took the road less traveled. It hurt, man! Really bad. Rocks, thorns, and grass, and a fire broke. Why? Not cool, Robert Frost. But was there really were too fast? I won't be the one that leads to awesome. It's like that dude Journey said, don't stop believing. Unless your dream's stupid. Then you should be a better dream. I think that's how it goes. Get a better dream and keep going. Keep going, keep going, and keep going. What Michael Jordan have quit? Well, he did quit. So he retired. Yeah, that's it. He retired. But before that, in high school, what if he quit when he didn't make the team? He would never make Space Jam. And I love Space Jam. What will be your Space Jam? What will you create will make the world awesome? Nothing if you keep sitting there. That's why I'm talking to you today. This is your time. This is my time. It's our time. We can make every day better for each other. If we're all on the same team, let's start acting like it. We got work to do. We can cry about it, or we can dance about it. We were made to be awesome. Let's get out there. I don't know everything. I'm just a kid. I do know this. Everybody's due to give the world a reason to thanks. Get to it. You just need ketchup. Create something that will make the world awesome. Play ball.
Hey, welcome to the webinar. My name is Ken Brooks, and I welcome here tonight to the Kaizen Legacy Elite webinar. I always like to start off, or actually not always, but I like to start off once in a while with some type of icebreaker, something that kind of we're all sitting there, we're all watching this, something entertaining, and I thought that little skit was kind of cute, good message, but. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Ken Brooks. My background, I've been married 23 years. I have 3 boys. One in college, goes to Cal Poly, St. Louis Obispo. One's a sophomore in high school. And then I have a 10-year-old son. I enjoy coaching, training. I love what I do. My background is I went to California Lutheran University, graduated with marketing, advertising, economics in 1990. I joined the workforce, jumped right in, and became a marketing director for a large manufacturer. I knew that wasn't my end game. I always wanted to have my own company, so in 1999 I started my own company out of my garage, and within 3 years became a leader in the industry with distribution and warehouses throughout the world. 2012, sold the company. I was ready for something new. Had our best year, but I was ready to climb climb my next mountain, and that's what this is, and that's what you're going to hear about today. Usually, our elite meetings we kind of have as kind of more of a kind of get together. Usually what it's kind of give you a little background of why I got together in these elite meetings is. Twice a year, my family, we get together. I mean, my boys and my wife, and we kind of have a State of the Union. We kind of say, how's our relationships? How's how are we doing at school? How are we doing in sports? How are we doing at work? How are we doing financially? Just kind of a way to we do it right before school starts, and we do it first before the first of the year. And we go out to dinner, and we just kind of have a State of the Union. And it's great because you get everything out, and you kind of say, here's my goals. Here's what I want to do, and it's great. And that's kind of what I want these meetings to be about. I want them to be very, a lot of substance, very robust. We're talking about great things. And we're just, again, like that video said, we're talking about awesomeness. And we're talking about, goals. We're setting goals. We're talking about different, I'm all into marketing, and I love guerrilla marketing, and I do, so what I have every week is I have an opportunity webinar, and what I do is I usually talk about the TruVision Health Opportunity Company and what it means to you and how to get involved and all that stuff, and then I usually have our elite meeting, which is what tonight is, but I'm going to kind of mix those tonight. We're going to kind of do a little hybrid because what I got a lot of people, on tonight, and a lot of them, not a lot of you guys out there are new. And so I wanted to kind of make a little hybrid to kind of show you the company, kind of give you also a little peek behind the curtain, a little, let you kick the tires and see what we're all about. So this meeting's a little different than usual. But then also I have tomorrow night, and once a week, I have a training webinar, and that's sometimes it's on leadership. Sometimes it's on personal growth. Sometimes it's on, tomorrow night's on guerrilla marketing, how to market your company, how to use the Kaizen Legacy system and really be, really be successful in this business. Sometimes I talk about the product. And so every week you get a little peek because there's no college out there to teach you about this business. And so that's what I do. And I'm actually teamed up this week. I have a guy that I've known for many, many years, been very successful in business, and he has joined the TruVision Health team, and he's going to be handling Northern California. He's going to be handling Nevada, and I'm really excited to have him. His name is Sean, and I want to welcome him tonight because he is going to be a key to all of our success. The key to success is surrounding yourself with leaders. And that's what I'm methodically doing is putting leaders into this company because I was on the phone with a couple of the owners today. And, these guys are true leaders. These guys they see their vision and they methodically get to what they want to do. And they put best product out there at a great price. I couldn't be happier with this company. It's a company that I've just brought on. I've been very successful in other network marketing companies. This is a new company to me. But we'll get into it. I'm getting ahead of myself. First of all, I wanted to start off the meeting and tell you about a few of my websites that we have available. Then I'm going to jump into a PowerPoint deck that I created that'll be real quick. I'll run through that and get you out of here within the hour. I don't want to be too long tonight. I have a problem where I kind of get going on certain tangents, but I wanted to welcome Sean, and I'm very excited to have him handling Northern California and Nevada because this is an untapped area. Basically, other than my team, this is only, and Sean's going to be a key person up there. So welcome, Sean. Next, okay, so the different websites. This is the Shutterfly. If you're not on my Shutterfly list, if you're not getting notifications of webinars, if you're not getting notifications of different things, let me know and I'll add you to this webinar. Even if you're part of my group, if you're not part of that group, if you want to just kind of, again, peek behind the curtain, let me know and I can get you involved in that. What this does is it's great because it gives you flyers and pictures and different things of the business you can do. It has a calendar. Sorry, it's lagging a little bit, but here's all the different pictures and flyers and videos and stuff you can pull from there. Here's our calendar, our monthly calendars. As you can see, we're a very active group. We got stuff going on every day, and we notify you. And that's what this Shutterfly does is it sends out notifications a day before to let you know, hey, this is coming up. Hey, watch this. You might want to check this out. It allows me to get out messages to everybody real quickly. I usually do a quote of the day. So I let you know, hey, here's a quote of the day. I usually do that in the evenings. Any other important messages, I make sure I add to the message board. So you can always check that. So this is a really great source. It's kind of a dashboard for me. So you guys, anything of importance or any flyers or anything, I add to here, so you can always check here. If you ever want to, if your team gets large enough, or if you want to just branch off and have your own, let me know, and I'm happy to show you any of the stuff. I don't hold anything back. If there's websites, any of these websites you see that I'm going to show you in the next few minutes, any of these techniques that I'm using, and you don't quite understand, let me know. I'm happy to spend an hour, 2 hours, 5 hours. My thing is, I love to coach. I love to teach. I want to see you guys successful at this business, and I will do whatever it takes. And I love it because in talking to the owners today of TruVision Health, That's what they want. They will go do anything and spend as much time as it takes to make sure that we're successful at this. And that's the kind of people I want above me. Those are the kind of leaders I want. But the great thing is about this TruVision Health, and I don't know how much you guys know about network marketing, but the people that make the most money, and again, I'm not about money. I'm about training. I'm about development. I'm about doing the right thing at the right time. And I've been involved with a company for several years, and I've been very successful at it. But the problem is, I got to a point where if you're kind of in the middle or at the bottom of one of these things, you just kind of, you get to a certain point and you can't go any further. And I got to that point. I'm making good money, but I was just like, I want to make the big bucks. I want to make the 6 figures, 7 figures, and so on. And so the key is to get in with a young company and grow with them. And so what it is I'm right under the owners. So there's the owners, there's me, and then everybody that I get involved with the company. So, I mean, it's this ground floor. This is a company that's been around, but I'm going to get into that on my deck. So here's this site. I'm getting ahead of myself, like I said. Another site that I've created, and I would encourage you guys to check this out after the webinar tonight. And this is KaizenLegacy4.com. And this has the opportunity webinar, and then it has one of our meetings from last week, which is more the traditional meeting. And then if someone wants to get started, they just click here, and it just walks them through how to get started as an associate. Really easy, and that's the key. I make things really easy. Our marketing, the way we do things, is very simple. I really like to spend the time and really develop people. Most companies, whether it's traditional business or something like this, they just say, hey, go out and do it. Go out and do it. And that's not me. That's not me. That's not my team. We're all about training. We're all about, blocking arms and going at this together. So if you like any of these sites, I'm happy to have my web designer build them for you. And then it's all free. I don't charge for any of my web design or anything like that, and that's part of my deal. I don't charge for any of my training. I'll spend a whole day with you, and I don't charge for that stuff. I enjoy this, and I know I have to put in the time to build this company, and I'm willing to do that. So here's the one site. Again, I'd encourage you to go there. It's KaizenLegacy4.com. After this, it's KaizenLegacy4.com, and you can kind of walk through it. But that's one site. Another site here is the TruVision Health website. So if you sign up as a TruVision associate, you get this website for free, and that's part of the deal. And you can enroll people. You can tell people about the products. There's a lot of things you can do. You have a back office, which goes through all what you get paid. If you want direct deposit, you want check, everything's, it logs all of your people. And again, I'll have a separate webinar to walk through the back office, so you guys know exactly, what you're not going to get in this business and go, oh man, now what do I do? You're going to have so much coming out here, so much training and development. You're not going to know what to do with, and that's the key to success in this type of business. But I mean, the back office here is like no other company I've seen. And it goes anything from, how many people you have on your team, to what you get paid, to everything else you need to know about the company. So it's a very, very substance-based back office. So this comes with signing up along with any of the sites. I have another site that will take you for a tour of what we're all about, and that's another one. So I have about 5 sites you can choose from. And I can have my web developer, or if you have an idea or a vision, I'm happy to do that. Again, this is a company. This is like not your traditional business where you go there and your boss tells you what to do. This is a business where we brainstorm. We brainstorm. We spitball. We just constantly come up with ideas. Okay, so moving right along. Let's see. And then there's, if you're not part of my Kaizen Legacy Facebook, please let me know, and I'll add you to that, or I'll send you a message so you can like it or whatever. I am constantly have like the video you just saw and stuff. That's all on here, and so I'm very inspirational, very motivational, and I like to get people involved in that. Okay, so let's jump in to the deck right now because what it happens is I start talking about other stuff, and I wanted to cover them on my presentation here. So let's click on that. Okay, so Kaizen Legacy. I told a little bit of background on myself. Kaizen Legacy. Kaizen, what that word Kaizen mean is it's a Japanese word, and comes from a long, long time ago. Post-World War II, Toyota Motor Company was on the brink of bankruptcy, and they adopted the Kaizen mentality, which means small changes over time, or small changes. And over time, they that's what they were all about, is small changes. And you see what Toyota and Lexus are today, and so I really, this is what I'm all about. This is what my boys have learned from me, from coaching and school work and all that, is don't no more cramming. Don't do this last minute. Do small changes. If you want to lose weight, don't say, hey, I'm going to stop eating tomorrow. Let's cut down what we're eating. Let's figure out something that works for you, so we can do that over time. Something that works within your life. If you're an athlete and you want to get faster, let's figure out small little changes so we can get faster. We can go longer, whatever it may be. So that's what Kaizen's all about, and that's what I'm all about. If I want to, I'm a kind of guy. I look myself in the mirror every morning and I see, how can I improve, and that's what I'm all about. I'm a kind of person, I want to see this world a better place when I leave than when I came in, and I will do everything in my powers to do that. And so it's all about integrity, and it's all about values. So now I'm going to get into that here in a few minutes. TruVision Health. Let me just tell you a little bit about this company. Young company, about 6 months old, had 194% growth last month. They're doing about roughly $1 million a month right now. Awesome products. They're products like I've never seen before, and I'm going to get into that in the next couple slides. It's not only good products, but at normal prices you would go to Walmart and buy them there at. And that's what it is, but you're buying from your own company. Excellent leadership. I've been around a lot of leaders in my life, but I've never seen any kind of leadership like this. I talk to the owners on a daily basis. We text back and forth, and I don't know any other company that can do that. So you're talking, basically, you are, say they're the presidents. I'm the VP. You're right there. You're VPs with me. We're all locking hands as VPs of this company. History, I've been around network marketing. I've talked to a lot of leaders. I've talked to a lot of people that have built businesses within this arena. And everybody's telling me, and everybody I've talked to has said, Ken, this will be a $500 million company in 2 to 4 years. And I want to be there. I want to be there with this. This is what I've dreamt about. This is the kind of company I really want to build, and I'm very passionate about it, as you can hear in my voice. And I've collected, top leaders. And this is what I'm looking. The key to success is surrounding yourself with leaders, and that's what I'm doing. People that are smarter than I am, and that's what we're doing here. And I'm, like I said before, I'm frontline the company. It's the company, it's me, and then it's whoever's ready to go. That's it. So you're basically getting something that's not here on the West. I don't know if I'm talking to, because I got some people on the East Coast. I got some people Midwest on this call. I got some people out of the country on this call. But it's here on the Western region. There's nothing. Other than my team, there's nothing. Most states there's nothing in there. There's a few people in Texas. There's a few people on the West. The East Coast. But basically, you're talking about a ground floor opportunity here, and I've talked to the owners. I've seen the company. I've called, I've done all the little things, the due diligence. I remember I called for a week straight. I called the company several times, and I would make sure that the customer service was answering my questions. They answered the phone right away. Little things like that. When I was looking for a company, I looked over 300 different companies, and I narrowed it down to about 15 or 20, and it wasn't just me. It was myself. I have a good buddy who's an accountant. I have another good buddy that's a finance guy, And all three of us would sit down for a month straight, and we would do, what about this one? What about this one? What about this one? And we narrowed it down to just a few companies. Then we started calling the owners. We started really digging into all the little finite things. And this is the only company that didn't throw up any red flags and had tremendous growth. So it's not just something that I'm throwing darts at a dartboard. This is something that has been methodically chosen, and I'm bringing it to you. And if this is your first time, if you stumbled upon this, you guys just hit the mother lode. You guys just got the winning lotto ticket, and I want to welcome you here tonight. Awesome products. 160 million Americans are overweight. 78 million Americans are obese. So obviously there's a problem here. And the bigger problem is that we have more weight loss gimmicks than we ever have. Everything from Weight Watchers to Jenny Craig to, it just goes on and on. It blows your mind. But still our problem is increasing. So why don't we have a product that you just you eat in moderation, but you take on a daily basis, and it gets your body functioning correctly, like it did when you were a kid. I started this product 2 weeks ago, about a week and a half ago, and I'm a new person. I'm a kid again. That's what I feel like. Your sex drive is increased. Your body, you're doing things, and it's everything from it cleanses your kidneys and your colon, and everything just functions correctly. All of a sudden, your metabolism is back where it used to be. And that's what we do. And that's what our product is. It's all natural. And you don't have to, you're not going to lose weight if you're going to McDonald's every meal. Okay, that's not going to work, and take our product. It's not going to work. But you eat in moderation. You start taking our product, and you will lose weight. That's the bottom line. But what happens, here's the key. You start getting energy. You start walking more. You start running. I haven't ran. I walk every day at lunch for an hour, but I haven't ran in 2 years. I started this product. I started running every night. I get home and I'm still have so much energy. And then, so that is one of our products. We have one that's a true fix that helps with high cholesterol, diabetes, fibromyalgia, all those things. It's a cure-all, and it's really a great product. And then we have the True Slumber. Did you know that 68% of all adults between the ages of 18 and 29 experience insomnia? Incredible. It's amazing that people have a hard time sleeping, and we've created a product that naturally help you sleep. So I started taking the True Fix, the True Weight and Energy, and then when before I go to bed, I take the True Slumber. Man, you sleep like a baby. And not only that, there's no side effects, no addiction. It's all natural. And so, I have to look at, some of the major problems in America, and there's a lot more. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot more. There's smoking, drugs, and all that stuff. But I look at this, and this is something that affects almost every American. And so I'm, every person in the world, I should say. And so I'm going to myself, that's what I want to be involved with. Something that's natural, but that someone doesn't have to change their diet. They don't have to stop. If they want to have a glass of wine or a beer, they're okay to do that. But as long as they just kind of, watch their moderation. That's what I'm all about, is moderation. They don't have to change everything up. They don't have to stop everything they're doing. They can blend it in, and that's something you can do for the lifetime. And not only that, it helps with your health. I'm all about health. So, and then some of our other products. We have a hydrating energy drink. It's just an all-natural energy drink, but it's like a Gatorade with a little bit of all your natural ginsengs and that kind of stuff in there. It tastes great. So no more sodas, no more Monster or that crap. Here's an all-natural drink, and it's incredible. And then we have some cleaning products, and then we have the superfood. It's like kind of a super trail mix, but it's something you can have to replace meals. And so they've gone out there methodically and really chosen, I think, some of the best products on the market, and they put it at a price where if they had these products at Walmart, you would purchase them for the same price that you purchased it from the company. Okay, so it's not out of whack. It's right in what you'd be doing. So, that's kind of the product. That's kind of the problems. Let's go on to more about the keys to how you'll be successful at this business. First of all, like I said, surround yourself with leaders in leadership. I'm really focused on, if someone's not into this, if they don't give it I don't know, if they don't really value this company, I really want nothing to do with them. I want true leaders, true people that are really passionate. That's what I'm looking for. Sean that he just added, the passion is incredible. When we talk to each other 10 times a day because we're so passionate about this company. And so that's what I'm looking for. And again, I talk to a lot of people, and it's so sad, all they want is that 9-to-5 job at McDonald's. And that's okay. Some people, that's okay. But, that's not me. I was going to this, and tell you a little story about before this webinar. I'm coming downstairs. I was upstairs just sitting there with my wife and my 10-year-old, and we're sitting there, and I go, hey, I got to go downstairs. He goes, oh, you got your webinar. And I go, yeah. He goes, oh, yeah, Dad, that's great. I'd love to hear about it afterwards. And that's what it's all about, is creating an environment of success. And my boys know I do that. I'll come out of here tonight, and they'll say, how was the webinar? And I'll talk about it, and I'll tell them, here's what it is. I've developed these things that I'm going to talk about here. I talk to them about it all the time. What is your why? Your goals, your dreams, that kind of stuff. And again, I know they'll be successful because they don't know any different. They don't know any different. And again, I don't, I see a lot of people that go to work and it's 5 o'clock and they're at that starting at the, it's like a race to get out of there. That's not what this is all about. If you're looking for that kind of position where you go there, you work from 9 to 5, you get out, you get a paycheck for $8 or $10 an hour. This is not this. That's not this gig. That's something else. You go to Walmart, you go to Home Depot or whatever, and fill out an application. This is something where within a year, you hopefully you're making six figures. That's what I want you guys to be making in 1 year. We set goals. We go out and we dream. Okay, so that's what this is all about. This is about finding great leaders out there and coming together and building something that's bigger than ourselves. That's what this is all about. And so first thing you got to, and this is something, something to take away from here, is what is your why? What is your why? Why do you get up in the morning? Why do you do the things you do? Is it because, you just have to? There's a lot of people out there. They just do it because they get up in the morning, they go to work, they come home, they can't wait till the weekend, and they have no why. They have no why. Maybe your why is you want to put your kid through college. Maybe your why is you want to provide for your family. Maybe your why is you want a certain car. Maybe your why is you want a Harley. I don't know what your why is, but figure out what it is, because you cannot go through life without your why. And again, if you choose, and we got a lot of new people here tonight, if you choose to, after this is done, you go, hey, that's not for me, that's fine, totally cool. But guys, figure out, listen to some of this stuff that I'm saying, because some of it does make sense. And again, I'm not a great speaker. And I'm not, I'm not a slicky dicky salesman. I'm just a normal dude that, I try to read a lot of books. I watch a lot of videos. I really study up on this, and I try to bring out what I think is the keys to success. Okay, so my big thing in every webinar is I'll pound it into you guys. What is your why? Go out there and find out what your why is, because if you're going through life without a why, it's impossible. You're just waiting for the weekend to come, and the weekend's over, and you go back to work, and it's no fun. Okay, that's not what this is all about. This is about dreams and goals and that kind of thing. But the next thing is, part of why is your dreams and goals. Okay, what do you guys dream about? Do you want to go on vacations? You want to go to France? You want to go to Italy? You want to visit those places? Maybe it's your wife is working. You want to bring her home so she's home with the kids. Figure out what those dreams are. Maybe it's, dreams are, like I said, the Harley, the motorhome. You want to travel around. Whatever. Figure out what it is. It's not too late. A lot of people, they've given up on that type of deal where they're just like, yeah, I'm not going to have it. So I'm just going to have to deal. You know, I'm saying I drive my 1986 Volvo, and that's just the way it is. So that's the way it is. You know, come on. I see those people driving to work every day. You know, I'm on the freeway, I look around, and I see 100,000 of those people. You know, don't be one of them, you know. And so figure out your dreams, goals. Once you guys get started, what we methodically do is we walk through the goals. And we sit and we talk. And we go, okay, what do you want to make in a year? My goal for you guys is 6 figures within a year. 6 figures. I know it's steep. I know. And this is part-time. This is a part-time gig to start out. I want to get you full-time within 6 months to 8 months. But to start out, it's like when I was in my garage building my company. I was, you know, and the great thing was it was fun. I'm developing a company, my own Me Inc. You know, that's what I was developing is Me Inc. This is you guys. This is you Inc. This is your company. And so, you know, just have some goals. Let's set some goals, long-term, short-term, 1 week, 1 day, whatever it may be. You know, but the key is we have to have fun working. If you're not having fun working, then it's going to be miserable. You know, my grandfather always says, if you're not in the trenches, you're not really working. I say, I refuse to do that. My whole life, I refuse to do that. I'm going to find something I love and I'm passionate about. And if I'm doing that, not only am I going to be successful, but I'm going to love to go to work. So if right now, if you're going to work and it's not fun, then we got to look for another route for you. It may not be this. Let's find another route. And then we're always learning. Like I said, I'm reading constantly. I personally try to talk, sit down and have coffee with 4 or 5 different successful people every week. I'm constantly going to seminars, constantly watching stuff, and you know, if something comes up on YouTube or something, I'm constantly filling my mind. And that's what you got to do. You got to keep looking for new things to learn, because you know what? If you stop learning, you know, you got to learn. Got to keep learning. You know, and again, I have 3 boys, and I want to be a positive role model for them. And so, you know, sometimes, you know, the hardest, the road that's the hardest or the easiest route is not always the best, especially when you have 3 boys looking up to you. I always try to do the right thing. Bottom line, do the right thing. And that's what this is all about. This is about the right company and the right time. And then use the product. You know, if it's you Inc., man, it's your product. You know, if you're not using your product, then, you know, you got to use the product. And then don't give up. You know, I've had a few people that have you know, they'll start, you know, I'll hire them and they'll come on, and this is back when I had my company, and they'll work 1 day and they just give up. You know, whether it's in sales, whatever, and they just give up, and it just blows my mind. You know, and I read a book not too long ago by Malcolm Gladwell, Outliers, and he said that it takes about 10,000 hours to you know, I don't know, master something, to become a professional at something. 10,000 hours. So you think Kobe or Jordan? Do you think they were professionals overnight? I mean, hours and hours and hours of practice, and that's what we need to do here. That's what this is all about. This is what this company, this is one of these training webinars are about, is learning this business and going out there and going at it. You know, and it's hope again. Don't give up. You got to work your butt off. Whatever you do, again, if you leave this and you go do something else, just stick with whatever. There's too many people. They're like fish out there chasing different lures. Every day it's something different. Just find something, stick to it, and you'll be successful. Just put in your 10,000 hours. Again, it's not going to take you 10,000 hours to be successful at this, because you got me, you got a lot of other leaders helping you, and we will guide you through this. But the great thing is you have us. You know, if you're starting your own company from nothing, you're on your own. It'll take you that 10,000 hours to be successful. Why we're different. First of all, we're not like those insurance companies out there. If you become an insurance broker, what do they do? First thing they do is say, hey, go out and write down all your friends and family. We're going to go out and try to sell them insurance. No, that's not what we do here. We have a whole system, the Kaizen Legacy system, that's shown in the last bullet, that will show you how to go out there and find people that are wanting to get into a business like this. There are so many entrepreneurs. There's so many people overweight. There's so many people that have problems with insomnia. There's so many problems. We go out there and we find these people and they come to us. My Kaizen Legacy system has them coming to you, and all we do is we send them to a website. Hey, you like this? Which will be your website. And if they like it, great. They sign up. They get involved. If not, totally cool. We think outside the box. I have a guerrilla marketing webinar tomorrow night, and I'd invite every single one of you guys. We got a lot of people here. I invite you all to come to that because I'm going to drill down on the whole marketing of this, because that's what the key is to this, is marketing. We don't go out like other companies, hey, go bother your friends and family. We don't do that. I have a whole system here. If you follow it, I'll give you plenty of work for the rest of your life. And this is something you can do, like, again, a side gig in the evening of your house. You get home from work, whatever. You're sitting there watching Dancing with the Stars or whatever, and you just sit there, plug away for an hour. And that's what this is all about, and build a successful company. We're reaching out to those people that are sitting at home right now, and they're watching The Voice or Bachelorette or one of those other crummy shows, and they're thinking to themselves, man, I wish I was more productive. I wish there was something I'd be doing right now. I'm an entrepreneur. I would love to start a company, but I don't know how to do it. That's what we do. We reach out to them. We show them what we got, and either they like it or they don't, okay? We're not afraid to fail. Again, we got to try stuff. There's no bad ideas. Typically, on these elite meetings, at the end, we'll have where different people will come in and kind of say, hey, here's what's working, here's what's not. This one's kind of not traditional. We're doing it a little different because we have a lot of new people on this call. But usually it'll be a little different. We'll have, where it's more people are, bringing ideas. And then we do have a forum where we all just talk and we're having different ideas. It's kind of like coffee and friends. You bring your own coffee, I think we called it, where everybody just kind of calls in and we have a go-to meeting and we kind of just bring our different ideas. It's just a brainstorm, spitballing, whatever you want to call it. So again, we're very active. We try different things. We're definitely not your ho-hum typical company, but we do it all with integrity. Okay, it's all about integrity for me. If someone doesn't have that type of deal, I don't want nothing to do with it. I want to be all about values and all about integrity, and that's what I want this company to be about, But we go hard. We work hard, like I said before in the last thing. We have fun, but we go hard. We work this company hard. I want each and every one of you guys to be a six-figure earner within your first year of being with this company. And I want us to be the top group at TruVision Health. Okay, that's my goal. Again, I mentioned the awesome products, and then the key is the Kaizen Legacy system. Again, we're going to drill down on that. This is more of a 3,000-foot view of the company. And then my training webinars kind of drill down on the different specifics, whether it's guerrilla marketing, whether it's personal growth, whether it's leadership, whatever it may be. But this is more of a rough outline of the company. Okay, what is required? 5-10 hours per week. Easy cinch. You probably do that, watching TV. Most people watch about 20 hours per week. Absolutely ridiculous. Cut half that out and start your own company and be a six-figure earner within a year. Would you give up half your TV time to be a six-figure earner part-time within a year? I think I would. Okay, so 5-10 hours per week. Coachable. Got to be coachable. Got to be able to learn. Again, your ideas are welcome. We spitball, we brainstorm, we do all that stuff. But at first, I got to teach you this business. I got to show it to you. My other leaders got to show you what this business is all about. And you got to have here's a big one, a burning desire. And then it comes from that why. It comes from setting those goals. It gets, you just got to find it somewhere. A burning desire, that means that you might work, sometimes you work till 2 o'clock in the morning and you have no idea what sometimes I'll go to bed, I'll be so pumped up, I'll be working till 2 o'clock in the morning. My wife's like, why are you going to bed so late? And I go, man, I didn't even know, man. I was just working. I was on the phone. Sometimes I'll be doing calls with people, and we'll be talking about the business stuff. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. That's what a burning desire is. That's not a burning desire is not where you're 9 to 5, can't wait to leave to get on a Friday to go home. That's not a burning desire. That's getting through the week so you can get to the weekend. Burning desire is when I had my company out of my garage, I'd be working and working and working, and I wanted to be successful, and that's what it's all about. And then the last one, do what you say you're going to do. And I guess it sounds easy, but man, it means so much. I mean, there's so many people in this world, especially here in the Wild West, where, man, people say one thing, and again, it's all about that sticking to one thing. Focus on one thing, and you'll be successful. 10,000 hours. All right, I want one takeaway. If this is the last you see of TruVision Health, hey, no problem, but I wanted you to have one takeaway, and whatever it is you choose to do, discover what your gift is. Everybody has a gift out there, and that's one thing we do at TruVision Health and Kaizen Legacy is we find out you never do anything that's out of your comfort zone, okay? But what I do is I work with your strengths, and then we try to strengthen your weaknesses. And that's the Kaizen way. That's how you grow. Okay, so what we do is we work with your strengths and strengthen your weaknesses. So if you have a hard time speaking in front of people, no problem. I had the same problem. But you know what? I pushed myself, and now, even though I'm not the clearest and the best speaker in the world, I don't mind doing it. I actually enjoy doing it. It's it's really therapeutic, So, but what we'll do is that, I'll sit down and we'll go, okay, some people have great computer skills. Great. There's a place for you here. Some people are great with people. Excellent. I mean, so we figure out what that strength is. And again, if you're leaving here and this is the last you see of this, I want you to remember these 3 bullet points. Go out there and figure out what your gift is. Everybody has a gift to this world. Okay, figure out what that gift is. Some people, again, the gift is helping them, helping people. Go out and help. Some people, the gift is something else. Figure out what your gift is that you have to give to this world. Okay, perfect that gift. Perfect that gift. Go out there and perfect whatever your gift is. Go out there and perfect it, and then just give that gift away. Give it to people. And again, if this is the last of this, just remember these 3 bullet points because they're very important. Discover your gift, perfect your gift, and go and give that gift away, and you'll be successful in whatever you do. And make sure you put in those 10,000 hours, okay? Okay, next step. Here's the deal. You're going to be right now you're one of 4 things. And again, this is not our typical elite meeting. Usually we just kind of, talk about different things, but I had a lot of new people. I wanted to go through these things and kind of show you what the company's all about. And then right now you're sitting there, you're going, okay, I'm one of these 4 things. You ready to get started? If you are, awesome. Time is, the quicker you get involved, the better and faster you can grow this company, okay? So what you want to do is go back to the person that invited you here tonight and say, I want to get started right now, okay? So get started. He'll show you how to do it, or she'll show you how to do it, and you get started tonight or get started tomorrow. I would say right now, get going, get the product, ordered, and let's get going. Okay, number 2, like the product, want to lose some weight, want to get more energy, you want to, get healthy, whatever it may be, you like the product, no problem, go back to the person that invited you and order some product. Okay, he'll show you how or she'll show you how. 3, have questions, no problem, we're all honest, we're very transparent. You can call me, you can email me, you can text me at any time. That's what's so great, man. You can text me, you can text the owners of the company. I mean, there's no waiting on hold for 4 hours. You get your questions answered. That's not what this is all about. This is about growing a company. This is about being successful. This is about values and integrity. Okay, so if you have questions, go back to the person who invited you and ask away. You can call me. I'm happy to spend as much time as you want on the phone. Again, this is not one of those companies that after you get involved, we're like, all right, see you later. you're going to hear from us, and we're going to get very involved. And then last one, not interested, no problem. If you know anybody out there that's looking to get healthy, looking to lose weight, looking for more energy, or looking maybe to make an extra couple $1,000s a month, or maybe looking to make a new career change, make 6 figures, 7 figures, send them our way. We're happy to talk to them. We would love to show them this webinar and get them involved. But that's it. That's basically it. It's a very simple company. You just got to work it and get. Big thing is find out what your why is. Again, there's a couple takeaways here. Figure out what your why is. Set some goals. Start dreaming. Make it an awesome place, like that video said in the beginning. And again, figure out what your gift is. Figure out what the gift is. Perfect the gift and give that gift away. And that's it. It's, again, there's a lot of crap out there on the internet. There's a lot of hokey businesses. And all of us have that uncle that has tried every single one of them. This is not that. This is not some get-rich scheme. This is not, any of those hokey things. This is a true, legitimate business, and I got a true system that that works. And I love to show it to each and every one of you. And that's it for tonight. You guys have a wonderful evening, and hope we see you. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.